down into your wrist and maybe into your fingers. So this is a neck stretch, but it's really going down all the way through the arm. Okay, good. And then like keep the neck going the same way. We'll just bring the fingertips together and then curl the wrist under. And then just change the stretch a little bit. So just notice how it changes. Okay, and when your chin's to your chest, relax the arms, shake the arms out. All right, let's come onto all fours. So we'll come into tabletop position. All right, so wrists under the shoulders, knees under the hips. And take a moment, just kind of ground your hands. And so spread the fingers, and then push the floor away a little bit. So just feel, a nice connection with the floor. And then let the eyes close, and then just start to move your body any way that feels good. Keep the breath nice and fluid. And try to have the movement be fluid too. This is one of the first things I do when I wake up in the morning. And I kind of think about it just like kind of unlocking the spine. Just trying to kind of get into as many parts of the spine as I can. Good. And just letting the movement be a little bit creative, mostly spontaneous. A couple more deep breaths. Okay, great. And let's come to neutral table. And then let's step the feet back and come into plank pose. All right, cool. So in plank pose, let's kind of move the body around a little bit too. And so you can move forward and back on your toes. You can move side to side between your hands. And really just kind of anything. So just feel your body in this position. Right? Don't think about really form so much, but just think about kind of strength and grounding and breathing. You can kind of feel some nice stretches here. Too, you can kind of stretch the side of your body. You can get a little twist if you move the heels around. So you can kind of play around in plank pose too. Okay, good. Now let's come back to plank pose. All right, so shoulders out over the wrists. Let's take a nice big breath in, push the floor away. And then as you exhale, let's go back to down dog. All right, nice deep breaths. Shake the head out. And then continue to move a little bit here. All right, so stay nice and grounded through the hands. I keep spreading the fingers. And then I really like to definitely bend my knees when I first come into this. And then as I move, I just make sure that my spine is still nice and long. Good, free movements, few breaths. Okay, when you're ready, knees down, hips back, child's pose. Okay, let's take a few nice deep breaths. If you want to, you can bring the arms back by the feet so the palms are turned up. And then just let the shoulders kind of roll away, roll towards the floor. And you can rock the body side to side, roll side to side in the forehead. And move the hips from side to side. Feel a little rotation in your hip joint. And then if you want, you can squeeze the hands into a fist. and then curl the wrist in and just kind of massage the top of the wrist. Good. And breathing, multitasking. Okay, let's bring the arms back out in front and then tuck the toes under. Let's come back to downward dog. All right, so find some stillness in this one. Again, ground the hands, ground the feet. Yeah, so really feel, the grounding helping you to lengthen the spine and lift up through the hips. Good. Relax the neck, shake out the neck. Good. Loosen the jaw, loosen the eyes.